All right, gonna hop into another swing check here from my buddy Lowe. This is Ryan from Golf Fit. First things first, overall posture and setup. I would say that you could probably get your hips a little further away from the golf ball and kind of feel like you're resting them on like a bar stool. And the reason I say that is just because your hands are very close to the body, and you're going to see why here in just a second. That would be something that you should probably adjust. As we take the club back, you can see we've got a little bit of an inside takeaway with an open club face. I typically you want to have the club face and the hands kind of in alignment at this particular point. So although you can play with that, I would suggest getting yourself to kind of feel like you're pushing the club more kind of out and away from you rather than behind you. All right, and so that would help get you to where that's in alignment. You got a good top of the golf swing. Overall, everything's pretty solid there. I like the knee flex. That looks good. Good shoulder turn. Dropping the club down, you do a good job of shallowing the club. But then this is kind of where the setup is kind of hindering you. You can see how because you like to let your knee go towards the golf ball in the downswing, you can see how you're getting yourself a little bit congested here at the hitting zone. And so that's causing this little bit of a flip through impact. All right. And so you probably tend to hit the ball pretty high and typically probably pretty far to the right if you're not hitting it square on the face. And so getting yourself a little bit more space away from the golf ball is going to allow you, one, to keep the hips from crowding you. And you can see how see how the spine is kind of rounding? That's because your hips are slid underneath. And that is causing that congestion in your spine. You may even experience a little bit of back pain after a round or a long range session. So getting your hips further away is going to allow you to not only turn better, but it's going to allow you to drive this shoulder even further down, and it will allow you to tuck in that right elbow and get that right elbow connected to your body. Part of the reason the flipping is happening is because you don't have any connection here with that right elbow to the right hip. So when you transition here, you can see how your right elbow naturally wants to attach to the right hip, and it should actually stay on that right hip until after the golf ball is struck. Then the elbow should release away from you and out to that first base position. But overall, it's not a bad golf swing, but there's definitely some things that need to be adjusted in order for it to be more efficient. If you need any help, I do offer online coaching. Feel free to click the link in my bio. Otherwise, as always, aim small, swing smooth. Peace.